Yo, what the fuck is up? We're back. Time for some more Castlevania. Alright, let's get it. What's up, Alucard? God, this game is always so loud for me when my volume's turned all the way up compared to other things. Alright, I think we're good. Alright, we need to head to the underground cavern area, which is like the top of the map now. And unfortunately, there was like no really good quick way to get there yet. I think this is probably the closest thing to it. Oh yeah, these guys like to bounce. Boing. I have like the god sword, I forgot that happened. Like, this thing is actually just stupid. Forgot that happened. I don't even need to like worry about fighting anymore, it's just like trivial. Look at that fucking damage. This game is just free now because I got this. Gotta love when the video games have that one item just makes the whole game free. Hello, clock room. Alright, we're heading over here. I'm surprised I can actually do something to these guys. They still do 10 million damage. Jesus Christ. Unfortunately, I haven't found the super overpowered defense item yet, just the offense item. I hate this fucking place so much. Oh my god. Oh, fuck off. Bro, are you fucking serious? You're a fucking god. This shit's so annoying. Alright, I need some kind of potion. I'm gonna get one-shot by anything at this rate. Let's take the fucking meal ticket, yeah. Burger. That's not a good spot. And it just disappears if you don't eat it in like 3 seconds. That's awesome, actually. Alright, where am I? These are useless, but I'll take one. As long as I don't get one-shotted. Yeah, we don't need that anymore. Okay. Hopefully there's a save room pretty quick, or pretty not far into this words. Go. Nice. Banger. Very not obvious breakable wall there. Oh, just have 500 health, that's awesome. Ah, these guys are back. Haven't seen this since the chapel. These are placed in very inconveniently. Hopefully this goes over my head a bit. Oops. Damage boost. Oh god, not imps again. Should hardly be a problem with this weapon I have, but I still don't like seeing them. They make me angry just seeing them. Lots of valuable gems down here, it seems. Good job. I trained you well. Alright, we made it down here. Alright, let's fall all the way down here now. Actually, okay, yeah, this way. There is a room, like, over... is it on the right or the left this time? It's on the left still. Or it would be on the right, but it's on the left now. Which I connected the dots for in my head. I think I'm starting to finally getting used to the castle being upside down. This area leads to where the succubus fight was, right? think that's where we're going. So it's probably gonna be a different boss. Never mind, it got replaced by peanuts, I guess. It's amazing, honestly. Wow. Because yeah, this would be like the fake one that puts you in the nightmare for the succubus. That's and now it's just peanuts. Great. Awesome. That was so worth coming here. Oh, good thing I checked that again. What's that? Terminus Est. Poisoned Executioner's Sword. Damn, that's almost as high damage as the one I have. But I still gotta stick with that. Okay, clear the grid. Alright, I think we're good. Alright, slowly fly our way back up here. Have I mentioned I like this game's soundtrack? I don't think I have. Alright. That's me. Doppelganger 40. What boss is usually here? Is there usually a boss fight here? I don't even remember. You're so lucky you have invincibility frames. Oh, that was pretty simple. I probably could have done that without a super overpowered blade, because the really fast attack speed didn't even really help because of the iframes. I probably could just use any sword on that. I shouldn't downplay the range. Oh, this replaces the, is that supposed to be the replacement for the, I forget what it's called. The weird, like, worm thing or whatever, I don't know. I don't remember what it was called, but yeah, I remember the boss that's supposed to be here. I think it would usually be... Yeah? Yeah? I mean, that's certainly something down there. Maybe I can clear a spot for me to land on without taking damage. Jesus Christ. My spirit does a good bit of damage. I would imagine that's effective on its stats. Yo, what's up, Ash? Yeah, PK Thunder. Yeah, I don't know why, the floor is contaminated by Dark Octopus, but, I gotta try and clear the infestation. Beautiful. Okay, yeah, so I found the Zenith, like, from Terraria, but it's in this game. That's what I found, and I just have it in the game now. So I think the game's, like, free now or something. Level up. Dark Blade. Great name. They really popped off with that one. Okay, we're just getting... This is definitely supposed to be the late game area, because, like, every good weapon is here except for the one that I currently have. Which I got from the fucking library of all places. But 85 damage, goddamn. I promise to keep my dagger until the very end. Let me see what this does here. Okay, so pretty good damage blade, but unfortunately it doesn't attack 20 times per second, so it's lame. I just like walk in a straight line while attacking. Okay, let's just try it out. Honestly beautiful, I love game balancing. Fuck out of here. Yeah, that's not how gravity works. There are many times I could have questioned gravity before this, but gravity doesn't give a shit in this castle. God, remember when I couldn't even make it through here because these enemies were so annoying and I didn't even know how to fight them? Now I just have the insta-kill button. Just press a button and everything dies in front of me. It's really cool. What do I do with water in this castle? I can't even go up there. Because I need to fill up these growth spaces at some point. I can't finish this game without doing that. Can I miss through it? Okay, well that gives me a little more height than that at least. But that is really tricky to do. Yeah, no, that doesn't really work very well. I'll go back to it later. There's gotta be something that lets me do that. They wouldn't just leave castle tiles that you can't ever get to. That'd be lame as hell. Okay, I think that leads up to the mine. We'll get to that later. Let's try and clear out the cavern area first. I need to open a window. It's so fucking hot in my room. It's like 60 outside. Alright. Great sound. Blue Venus weed. Go, Elcard, go. We got a bat pentagram? That's new. Can't we just save all my damaging enemies and just spam them all in the final boss? It's gonna be funny as hell. Okay, so I pretty much explored like most of this place before, but then I died, so I lost all my exploration of it. I'm almost wondering if I should just skip it and come back, then I can actually go through water upside down, because I still can't really do that. Okay, let's do the strat. That's not the strat. You cannot be fucking serious. You cannot be fucking serious. I love the lore that Alucard cannot move horizontally in water. It's crazy, crazy motion right there. Unless you already have that momentum. I did this before, let's try it again. God fucking damn it. And yeah, we're just trapped again. That's such a cool piece of a movement in this game. There's gotta be some relic that just lets you move in water, right? Alucard, you gotta learn to swim eventually. So, like, how did this work before? How did I get it to work before? Did I just have more speed? Do I need to build it up longer? I don't remember needing to go out that far. And I know it's in this room. It's literally a sword that is worse than the one I have. So, like, I'm just literally just doing this for completionist vibes. I could just not do this if I didn't want to. Alright. I love when the jump button works. There we go. More speed. And yeah, sword that's worse than the one I have. Got it. Oh, I actually want to stay up here. Nuh-uh. Alright, fill in the tiles, mission complete. I gotta see a speedrun of this game. I'd love to see if they actually use the wolf speed boost for like any crazy shit, because you can get a lot of speed with that. Speaking of which, let me give this a try. Never mind, there's a bunch of enemies just sitting there. And I can't even get the sprint going. Alright, let's get rid of some controls. This. Jesus Christ. Yeah, you can probably do crazy shit with that if you just memorize the whole layout of the map. Bonefish. There's the Alucard shield. I didn't hallucinate it. Bro, fuck you. I was just like $10 million down here. Who dropped their wallet? Yeah, I love that he still has a sword in bat form. We can just chill in there. I gotta get that grid space. Let me get it. How do I even go lower to get that? There might be another underwater segment around here. I don't know. Alright, let's just get to the abandoned mine at this rate. I need to save room anyways. Alright, let's go to hell, except this time it's heaven because we're going up. See, they didn't change the music for this place. It didn't need to be changed. This music is still really unnerving. Rude. 1 damage, that's crazy. Alright, well, theoretically we should have another boss coming up. What's up, bro? What are you doing over there? This is the guy that was like a boss earlier in the game, like with the first boss. Those fireball attacks look familiar. Yep, here's the boss. Is that Death? Hey, Death.
So, you've made it this far. In the name of your father, cease this foolishness.
Nah, I'm gonna kill you.
Not while there's a breath in my body.
Then for the master, I'll feast on your soul this night.
What the hell is that? I was gonna say that better not be the whole fight. I know I have an overpowered weapon and all, but god. This sword is so funny. Like, what the hell is that? Is that the last one, or do I need one more? Nope, that's all of them. What does the eye do? Luck? Oh, based. You told me I do more crits with this? I'm only missing 4 relics, what the hell? Alright, well I assume 562 health, I just realized. What the hell? Those level ups are, giving me quite a boost. Alright, once again, I imagine that would be a pretty cool fight if you don't have the most overpowered weapon ever.
This switch hasn't been pressed yet.
Thank you, Devil Familiar. I love you. Yeah, the story is ridiculous, but it's the game's fault for giving it to me. Power of Sire Life Apple. Oh, that's a lot of bats. So yeah, if Death's down here, we're definitely getting towards the end of the game. Which makes sense. I actually really like how this reverse castle is structured. Having the end goal be the exact opposite end of the map makes sense. Alucard sword. Do I have multiple of those now? I'm kind of curious what happens if I just, like, equip all the Alucard stuff. Okay, we have Alucards. Okay, so Alucards and Alucard is different. Got it. I thought, I straight up thought that was, like, a misspelling. I thought they just fucked up. I want to see what happens if I, equip all this stuff. I keep forgetting. Hold on. So we have that, we have the Alucard mail. I don't think we have a Alucard, like, helmet or anything. Ooh. Was that the weapon I had at the beginning of the game? That would make sense, but I don't know. I remember it did have, like, a blue, effect to it. How much damage does it deal? Okay, that's really good damage, but it doesn't attack 20 times per second. AKA, it's lame. But it might be better for bosses if they have invincibility frames. So I'll definitely try to keep that one in mind. You can't even kill plants, bro, you suck. What are you even doing? They replaced the Salem witches with weeds. I agree with this. I approve. And we've arrived. Oh yeah, this is a different theme. Oh boy. I mean, this should theoretically be the last part of the game. Well, man, what the fuck? You got a cat? That's crazy. Destroy cat. Oh, this music. Okay, I'll take 10 million bats over the gremlin guys. That's definitely an improvement on my part. Or I think that's an improvement. I can't speak. What did you say? What? Okay, well, it's a good thing that did like 1 damage to me. What the hell? We were talking about PK Thunder earlier. That was some PK Starstorm. That's what we call a clutch. Bro, why do they got the piss skeleton now? Wow, these things regen in 2 seconds. 2 seconds is generous, actually. What the hell do these do? Those I know a bit more about. I think they're pretty self-explanatory. That's so real. All that for an elixir. And a library card. These assholes. Alright, I should have done that from the start. There's gotta be a save room here somewhere. I forgot about the bats. Oh, good God. Oh, paste. That works too. Easy. You know what, I think I remember where the save room is. Hold on. There might be another one in that direction, I don't remember. But I'm gonna go back and hit this one because I remember it's here now. Old pacifism. Cool. Might as well. Meow. Shout out the talisman, my goat. I swear to God, everything in this upside down castle. Everything in this upside down castle is like a glass cannon. Except for the guardians. What is that? That is so weird. Oh god. Yeah, the end is approaching. I can feel it. What the hell? Necklace of J. Defense +5. What does the Kingstone do? Strength, I do like my strength +10 a lot. I honestly like both of these a lot. Now, why do the blood skeleton keep changing color? Why does the color of blood keep changing, actually? Back in this room again, I still don't know what it is, and what it does, and why it's here. I remember this from the normal castle. I don't know what this is about. But I am very curious. There we go. Alright, once we get through here, we'll pretty much have explored everywhere on the map I think I've been to before. Finally, more diamonds. I'll save for that. Alright. My heart's maxed out. Cool, infinite throwing knives. If your definition of infinite is 283. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? Okay, bro. You say so. Talisman, my goat. This guy is lagging the shit out of my game. Oh my god. Well, I got behind him. And he can turn around. Jesus Christ, man. These don't seem like things you're supposed to dodge. You suck, man. You really suck, man. Man, what the hell? What the fuck just happened? Damn, I imagine I just fought a really hard fight if I didn't have my sword. Jesus Christ. I have no idea what that was about, but like I could barely get close to him, so I probably would have had to spam some items for that. A lot of items. I don't even know how you're supposed to get close to that guy. Good thing my sword has a very good range. Jesus Christ. Yeah, this is where I fought the abomination before. Alright. They're just giving us so many of these. Gas cloud? Transform into poisonous cloud. Okay. Well, that's the thing we can do, I guess. Oh, what is this for? Alright, now I'm a bit lost. So I think we have another bat relic, that's interesting. And then probably another summon, and then something else entirely. These are all like movement relics, I wonder if that is, I'm still waiting to get something water or movement related. Parts of the map are still left. Because now I'm just confused. I wish this room had any meaning to me. Is this useful for something? I don't know. It does good damage. I mean, it makes me intangible and deals good damage. That's pretty good ability, regardless. Like, what do I even do now? Because I clearly wasn't the final boss, although if I didn't have this damn sword, it probably could have been. That probably would have been a fucking nightmare. Yeah, I'm sure I would have figured something out. Like base like that or something. There's probably some strat you can work out for that if you don't have good range. I mean, I think you just have to do something that gives you good range, basically. Sort of like what I did with the Beelzebub fight. But yeah, some of those attacks were crazy. I don't even know how you try to dodge those. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else to do down here. So I'll try revisiting other places. That just sucks. I'm kind of curious how much a level up gets me in terms of health at this point, because it has been going up rapidly. Don't mind me, I'm just scanning the whole map again. I would hope they wouldn't try to pull something with the clock room again at this point. It wasn't even opening before, so. Literally the only other places I haven't explored is a few tiles in the chapel there, and the water areas. Which, that would be dumb if they put something there, I feel like. Yeah, I don't even know where else I could go right now. That wasn't the conclusion. Where the fuck is it? My two ideas are revisit throne room or revisit the clock room. Which in that case I probably should have went to go to the oh hey. Probably should have went to go to the fast travel room, but too late. I don't even remember if there's anything else down there. I could try to like cross-reference with the bosses of the normal castle, but I don't think I'm gonna find anything like that. I mean, technically one of the ones I'm missing is the Richter fight. Which would be a Dracula's castle, but we didn't have the fight there. Alright, I really am starting to get curious on where those last few relics are, because it means there's something on the map I haven't seen. And it could be the smallest thing ever with this map, because there's a lot to explore. Hate you. Okay, so I still can't travel in water with that. I'm not sure how I get these tiles. That's actually what I'm most concerned with right now. Alright, I'm gonna wrap around to this fast travel room, and I'm gonna try going back to Castle Keep. Absolutely beautiful. I love this game. I don't like this guy though. $22, and that's a kill. They only gave these guys 1 health. I wouldn't be surprised if that was the actual value at this point. 1 health, but deals like 200 damage. Alright, we're back at Castle Keep. I don't know if anything's going to be changed here, but I want to check, because I don't really know what else is left for me on this damn map. That leads to Clock Tower, wrong way. Nothing here. Man, what do I even do now? While I'm here, I'm gonna run back to the library. I'm kind of interested in the tactics for that boss I just fought. I just want to see what it should be like, I guess. Jesus Christ.
What can I do for you?
I'm interested in this.
Like you.
I'm interested in this.
Like you.
I'm interested in this.
Like you. Like you.
I'm interested in this.
Like you.
Alright, I had a lot of gems, it seems. I don't know why you can only sell them one at a time.
I'm interested in this.
Got any funny magic again? Spells? Those things? Soul Steel, 15. Whatever.
Like you.
Yeah, I don't think anything here is going to be worthwhile to me at this point. Like, at all. Yeah, these swords are pretty good. Not good enough, though.
I'm interested in this.
Yeah, Galamoth, I want to see that. This is such a weird order. I think it's ordered by, like, what they think the difficulty is, because that would make sense, I guess. I want to see this, though. Oh, use the soul steel on it. What the hell is... what? Man, I'm missing out on a lot of stuff in this game. What was any of that? Well, I mean, soul steel, I know that. That was like some sort of spell, which I don't have.
I'm interested in this.
It was like a summon. I have no fucking clue what that was.
I'm interested in this.
Man, what am I missing?
Farewell for now.
There's only 2 things left at the bottom there. I'm really curious if it's something that you need the poison clod for. Because I don't know, that seemed like a really intense boss fight. And just a simple log behind it seems weird. But I think we're beyond the normal castle at this point. There can't be anything here, I wouldn't think. I almost want to take a picture of this and compare it to the reverse castle map that I have. I'll just take a picture with my phone, honestly. Probably the easiest. But yeah, I'm going there. So yeah, the one thing I know we're missing is the room below the clock room. Because it wouldn't open again. And I don't know, if there was something there, I feel like it'd be weird. What's up, back? Up. Those 3D effects in the background are really cool. Oh, alright. I'm gonna run the comparison. Hold on. What if I just hold my phone upside down while I'm looking at the picture? Alright, Catacombs looks fully explored. Abandoned Mine looks fully explored. I'm missing those water areas in that part of the map, but I don't think I can do much about that. There are some extra tiles scattered around the map, like, I don't know why this is here. That's not in the other map, that's suspicious. More specifically, let's see. More specifically, this shouldn't be here. That's interesting. That's not normally there. This is the level I'm at. That looks all good. Of course, missing the, room under the clock room. Yeah.
So, see you later.
See you.
Love you.
Love you. S- Yeah, the map I'm looking at on my phone looks almost identical to this one, except for that and this. Which is super intriguing. Because I'm honestly really suspicious of this now. Because why is that there? That's not supposed to be there. That's like the only discrepancy I can see on this map right now. Oh, that's super weird. No, I'm really suspicious of that. And of course I'm missing a couple of things here, but that's not super important. There's also a room, apparently there's a room here that, isn't on the normal map. Or maybe it is and I just didn't get it. I don't know. But that also applies to this area here, because that's not on the normal map, I don't think. Okay, well I've got 2 more things to check out, I guess. I'm so suspicious about that water area, but I don't have any way to move in the water. I was wondering if the cloud or the mist upgrade would maybe let me do that, but no. I feel like they'd be been more direct if they did give an upgrade that would allow you to do that. Yeah, those are like the only two things missing on this map that are on the normal map. Clock room and the water. And the chapel room, staircase room, whatever. Those are the only things I can catch. You know, I'll check the clock room again quick. Let's do that. Damn, wolves can't open doors, apparently. Well, something got triggered. Seems the clock room may have been our solution. So was that triggered by me killing Death or Galamoth or something? Maybe? Because I'm not wearing the rings, so... Alright. Well, you know, when I first went to this area, it definitely seemed like a boss area. So, it makes sense. But yeah, let me check the other room first, they might have some more health ups. Or that. They're giving me many heart refreshes so I can just spam throwing knives at this boss. I have no idea what I'm getting into, but this might be the end. Unless they have the sideways castle where it's actually set at a 90-degree angle, and that's what's going to be the next part of the game. So yeah, this obviously didn't do anything when I came here before. I'm assuming either Death or Galamoth triggered it, or just maybe defeating every boss triggers it. I don't know. Oh god, this music. Yeah, this place seemed very threatening when I got here the first time, and it was just Maria. So, we're getting into some bullshit here, I think. What the fuck?
You have done well in making it this far. I would expect no less from the son of our master.
So you are the one who was controlling Belmont.
Yes. I am the dark priest called Shaft. This world must be cleansed in the forge of chaos.
Why did you make Belmont lord of this castle?
For centuries, vampire hunters have defeated evil with holy power. But if two vampire hunters were to fight each other...
But Belmont's power is supreme among vampire hunters. None other could defeat him.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why I removed him as a threat, by making him into lord of this castle.
Just take your strongest opponent and turn him to your side.
failed.
Easy.
Has it indeed? We'll see what happens after I destroy your weak human side.
Oh man. Alright. Jesus. That did 1 damage. Brother, I think I'm good, actually.
Oh! No!
You claim to love the dark.
This game is fucking
Go
ridiculous.
then
What
and
is this
dwell
thing?
there for all eternity.
But my goal is achieved. Count Dracula has come to purify this corrupt world with the searing flames of chaos.
Jesus Christ. There we go. Yeah, I was waiting for that. Oh boy, what's about to happen?
Father,
We're in the dark world.
Well met, my son. It's been a long time.
I was hoping we would not see each other again. I can't allow you to leave here, Father.
You have ever been the ally of humans. Have you forgotten what they did to your mother?
Think you I would forget such a thing? No, but neither do I seek revenge against them.
Based.
Still uttering the same
Based.
nonsense. No matter. Now is the time to put aside your weak human side and join me in remaking this world!
Dracula, in the name of my mother, I will defeat you again.
Oh boy. Oh boy. This back row. What the fuck is that? Get him, devil. Get him, devil familiar. What the hell am I supposed to do with this? Where do I stand to not take damage? Okay, that electricity is just part of the background. Okay, so the ball just damage you and just gets stuck there. Fucking triangles at me. This is so weird. I'm sorry, throwing knives are not gonna help much here. This guy is just a walking hitbox. Like, where do you stand? Where do I even stand, man? Oh my god. I don't know how I can't even imagine where I'd be right now without the sword. I looked at the tactics for a Galamoth and I'm just like, what is that? What is any of that? Alright, well I think we're gonna have to do the thing where we do the cutscene dialogue every fucking time, because there's no way to save before the Dracula fight. So that's super cool. Let me look at that new spell I got. Maybe that is something I should probably look into. Does it have diag- Oh no. Oh no, never mind. What's this though? That... Where did that come from? God, these damn diagonals. I should have played this on controller. That's gonna be impossible. I'm just being honest, that is impossible for me. So, like... Yeah, this is definitely the final boss. I gotta spam, like... I just gotta spam all my items, I think. That's the plan. That's what we're gonna do. That's the best I probably can do. Because I can barely use any spells at this point.
You have...
Do we have to do this whole thing again, man? Oh, we don't. Good. Yeah, this guy's pretty simple. That's good, considering what comes after it. Alright, Dad, let's just get on with it. Go on and transform into your horrible alien monstrosity, whatever the hell that is. Restores all HP. Okay, that's actually based. I'm gonna be spamming so many items during this. Let's see. Resist holy. I don't know. I'd imagine Dracula's dark, if anything. So I'm gonna try to throw on that. What else? Temporarily raises int? Sure. Just to use everything. I've been saving all this stuff for so long, it's time to just spam stuff. Resist stone? Yeah, I don't think I need that. Definitely want a strength potion. Luck potion? That could work. Where's my shield do I have a shield potion? I hope I do. Yeah, I got plenty. Okay. I'm gonna destroy this motherfucker. Attack potion. Just raise every stat I have. Absolutely everything. Fuck it, let's summon some skeleton allies also. This is what I truly need.
Go back whence you came. Trouble the soul of my mother no more.
The classic strat of just spamming items.
How is it that I've been so defeated?
Look at those damage numbers, man. You know what you're
Doomed ever
fucking with?
since you lost the ability to love.
Look at those fucking damage numbers, man. Give me a
Sarcasm.
break.
For what profit is it to a man if he gains the world and loses his own soul? Matthew 16:26, I believe.
Okay, nerd.
Tell me, what were Lisa's last words?
She said, "Do not hate humans. If you cannot live with them, then at least do them no harm, for theirs is already a hard lot." She also said to tell you that she would love you for all of eternity.
Damn.
Lisa, forgive me. Farewell, my son.
Goodbye, Dad. So yeah, just, if you have items, spam them. That's the goal. That's the strat. Always will be. See, this is why I didn't use the items on, Richter. Because, he was a bitch-made boss, and I realized that, and that's what made me realize he wasn't the final boss. And I didn't waste my items on him. And yeah, I didn't even need all those items, like, at all. Like, I could have fucked them up. Either that, or I could have used all those items and, used a weaker sword, like the Alucard sword. That probably would have worked also. The Alucard sword is at least just like a actual scripted item that you can find in the, was it the catacombs or somewhere around there, so. At least that is something you're actually meant to get without, by just exploring instead of just getting it as a random drop.
So you made it.
Alucard, I'm glad you're all right.
I'm sorry. 'Tis my fault you had to fight your own father.
No, I was
Fear
gonna do that
not.
anyways.
I had my own reasons for destroying him.
Yeah,
Must
exactly.
have been painful for you.
Indeed. But you must always remember that the only thing necessary for evil to triumph is for good men to do nothing.
Exactly.
I understand.
Alucard, what will you do
Alucard
now?
has so much aura.
The
He's so
blood that
based.
flows in my veins is cursed. 'Twould be best for this world if I were to disappear forever.
I see.
Farewell then. We'll not meet again.
Alucard,
Don't you want to go after him, Maria?
no. It's best this way. I can't ease his torment. Someday, perhaps, we will meet again. And on that day, maybe.
I see.
Let's go. Everyone's waiting for us.
Yes. Let's get out of here.
Richter looks and sounds so funny compared to what I've seen of him in Smash Ultimate. Alright. Yeah, that's gotta be the actual ending. There's no way. That was a really fun game. Both before and after I realized I didn't actually beat the game. It was quite a difficulty spike at the beginning of the reverse castle. But towards the end I think I got used to it, and even if I didn't find the giga shit overpowered sword, I'd probably still have been able to handle myself with the gear I was getting. Yeah, I think it's really just a matter of I think it's really a matter of just like having anywhere to go and having to pick the correct way. Because there are definitely harder areas in the reverse castle than other areas, so it was a bit of a toss-up, but I found the way around. I'll probably run through also and try to fight those last few bosses without that sword, because it did feel a bit cheaty, even though it is in the game. Be honestly, with the Alucard sword, that'd probably be an actually good challenge, and actually let me learn the bosses, but yeah, I don't know. I feel like just with the order, with the Order of Ecclesia, there's a lot of stuff I missed in the game. Which, to be fair, the game doesn't tell you, like, anything. So it's kind of just up to you to figure it out. I didn't really figure out much. I got some of the spells. Couldn't really do a lot of the spells because I'm not playing on a controller. My controller kind of sucks. And it's really hard to do diagonal inputs on a keyboard when you have to rapidly enter them. But yeah, I still had fun. And I was beginning to see like how you could work out the Dracula fight at the end. I definitely was starting to see patterns and things you could take advantage of. And of course there's always items. They give you plenty of items, you might as well use them. I didn't have to use items for most of the bosses in the game, so if I've got plenty of items, might as well use them on the final boss. Even though that guy, the Galamoth before, might have actually been harder. Even though I miraculously first tried him because, like, my sword had just enough range to hit him without getting hit by his sword 10 million times. I also got him stuck in the corner. I don't know what that was about. I kind of cheesed him, I think. But I don't know. I don't even know where to begin with that boss. Yeah, final conclusion, this was a really fun game. I'm gonna have to replay Order of Ecclesia soon. I'm very curious how that game holds up compared to my first playthrough. Yeah, this was Symphony Night, and I'll probably be starting Metroid Dread, the next game on the list, probably Saturday. So we're going from... I literally said this entire thing when I thought I beat the game before, after the Richter fight, but now I'm saying it for real, that we are done with the Vania and we're moving on to the Metroid. And I love Metroid games so much, so I'm very excited for that. I definitely have a bit more experience with Metroid than Castlevania. Yeah, Metroid Dread, I think that's a follow-up to Metroid Fusion, which I think was the last Metroid game I streamed. I think that was after Zero Mission. It was either Zero Mission or Fusion, but I think Fusion was after. So yeah, I think that's like a successor... I don't know, timeline? I think it's related to that game in some way, so we'll see. But yeah, I will see you for Metroid Dread. It's going to be really fun. Goodbye.